Good afternoon guys, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. A quick share today. It's part of the Don't Throw It Away series, making journals from coffee boxes. Now you've already seen me with the actual little coffee journal that we covered that we've made. You've already seen me apply fabric and do the muslin on the spine, but what I thought I'd do today is just turn on the camera for a quick share. I've actually started this was my new winter day book, and what I've done, I thought I'd just turn the camera on and share with you just some of the steps that I'll be doing, well, just as I make it, to be fair. So what I've done with this, I've doubled it up. I've done two coffee boxes, and what I've done differently with this one is I've reinforced the spine with the muslin on the inside, but I've actually taken some card from the back of a scrapbook paper, book, and really reinforced the spine on the inside, because for my coffee box, for my winter journal, what I want to do is tie the signatures in like I have done before. So I wasn't sure if just the box on its own would be strong enough, because there can be quite a lot of pressure on the top and bottom of the spine when you tie because I actually tie them in on the top, and I know you can actually just do little holes, can't you, and tie them through there, but that would make my page in this size really, really small. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll just see. It's an experiment. We'll see how it goes, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do with this, well, the first thing I'm going to do actually with you is I've actually cut out already. So I'm going to, what I want to do is reinforce the spine on the inside and cover with some of the fabric. Again, cover just across there with the fabric, and then do the inside pages like so and like so. Because what I found is I have tried to do one whole piece of fabric or one whole piece of scrapbook paper, and it kind of what's the word, buckles. I don't know, I'm probably doing it wrong. There you go. So I'm going to do that, and I also want to put a little hitch post on here. So we're going to get a little hitch post on here so I can fasten it. But I have to do that after I've popped my front cover on. And what I've done, so we'll do that first actually. What we'll do is, I wanted to, I really liked the effect. I don't know if you remember from the Autumn Day book, where I just used an acrylic paint around the edges of the book on the cover. And so what I thought I'd do is I'd do the same, rather than inking around the cover picture with this one. It looks a bit odd, because what I've done already, I've started, before I thought I'd turn the camera on, I've actually just done a bit of stitching around here, and the machine started to go a bit mad, to be honest, so it's a bit buckly at the back, but not to worry, because it really didn't like me popping this lace on. But I wanted to pop the lace on, and when it's done it will be like that, and I'll pop that over like so, and then it'll come around like that, and I'll do something with it. So let's start with just tiny bit of the paint, and that will be drying. That can dry, it dries quite quickly, doesn't it? I'm just doing it quite heavily, to be honest. I want to tie in the silver. I don't mind it being a bit, there you go. Over the stitching. Now, what I thought, because I had in my mind mainly really sort of silvers and blues for this cover, but then when I'd fallen in love with this. Let's stitching's not holding up too well, is it? Never mind. I'd fallen in love with this paper, as you know. I'm covering up my W a little while ago. I can go over that, can't I, with some ink. And remembered that it had a lot of woody tones in it. So that's when I thought, you know what, I'll go for this lovely fabric. I've got loads of it. Might actually sell some in the shop at some point when I get around to it. So that's that. Let's let it dry. Because I like the colours in this, but the little bit that I took out, if you noticed here, looks a bit like, to me, I looked at that, it reminded me of octopus tentacles. I'm not a big fan, not gonna lie. Not a big fan of octopuses, octopi, or their tentacles, and I really didn't want to be reminded of them every time I opened up my daybook, so I'm going to cover them up. Also to say, just a little quick share as well, that this is the actual paper here. This is the paper here. It's huge, as you know, and it was going to be too big for my little cover from a coffee box, and so what I've actually used, wherever that is now, is the little bit from the front. You know, on the front of your scrapbook papers you get a little what's his name, your little collage really of all the different papers inside, and that was a better size, so I've kind of cut that up, and that's what's these. So that's from the front of the actual, that's actually for the paper, but that's going to go on the inside, and that's from the front little collage, just the cover. So there's that. I tell you what, while we're chatting, let's get these done. I don't know how many videos, I don't want it to be too long. I'll probably just do as much as I can for one video, and then I can talk you through what else I do off camera, because it's the 2nd of December today. I've been busy working, finishing off the guest design team project for Femra's Vintage Garden over the weekend, and then sort of December kind of happened. Took my daughter and her friend to see Frozen on Saturday afternoon, Frozen 2, which is quite a nice way to welcome winter, isn't it? And they loved it. I really, you know what, I didn't get it, to be honest. I didn't get it the first time. I loved the songs, but I didn't, you know, I was quite surprised when it was such a big hit. But, you know, they love it. And there's no, you know, let me see, what have I done with my paint now? Guys, where have I put the paint? I just need to refill a little bit for that, so let that dry. And then what we'll do is we'll pop the hitch post, we'll pop the fabric in, and then we'll pop the hitch post on as well. But yeah, granted, there are some really fabulous songs again in this one, in Frozen 2. So I've no doubt there's going to be another generation of little girls who love everything Frozen. I don't know about you guys, but living in the UK, we've had merchandise, Frozen 2 merchandise in the shop since the summer. So my daughter has, numerous pencil cases, sticker books, notebooks, pens, even before the film was released. Very cleverly done, I think. Very cleverly done. Right, okay. Now, only because, what have I done? I've done the fabric tack. Yep, there's a fabric tack. I'm going to do a mixture, because fabric tack's quite expensive. I'm going to, and I usually, to be honest, I've been using this, as you know, for the actual covers, fast tack glue, but this one actually dries, is it faster drying, does it say? Fast hold and fast drying. Oh, does it say fast tack? Oh. Oh. Oh, maybe it's not. It says it's high, fast tack, high tack, faster drying. We'll see. I lie. let's pop some on there. It's really great with the fabric. I think it buckles a bit though, so let's put a little bit of that on there for now, and then I'll probably Fabri-Tac. The front and back. I hope it doesn't buckle too much. Yeah, you actually are seeing my coat sleeves. It's not your imagination. The light indoors at the moment is really hard with it being a winter's day, although it's quite bright. You know what, guys, the light can be horrendous trying to chase it indoors, and of course I can do it in my living room, but then we get sunshine in through the window and shadows, and it's just a mess. So you can hear people watering their garden, you can hear the birds. Let's put that like that, and somewhere that's quite generous, because I really do want that to be a... Okay, maybe, guys, I should have... Bear with me because I'm at a funny angle, so I really do want to do this without... Let's get that on that. I've been leaving these covers to bond overnight, in between, you know, press between books. I'm going to come around here. Let me just move the garden bench. Come around to this angle, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to do it properly with a bone folder without knocking the camera over, because I always do that, and it's a bit boring now, isn't it? Wouldn't you say, guys? Bit of a bore. Let's not do it today. It's like every man in his flying machine has decided to come out into the garden as well. Well, who knew? Right. That's not looking too happy there, is it? Let's give that a bit of a generous dab. Don't want anything coming loose. Like that. So hopefully, guys, we're not going to have this buckling thing going on. Don't want the buckling thing. I should have. I really need to get more storage on my phone or iPad so that I can take different videos and edit them together. But I just haven't got the storage to actually do the video, you know, to reload it, edit it, reload it again. So I'll do that. Okay, how are we going? We've got these like so. Now what I'm going to do, guys, let's rip this bit of paint paper off, pop it over here, and then while that's drying, let's pop my hitch post on. So for beginners, let me show you what your hitch post looks like. These ones are Tim Holtz. I haven't seen anyone else do them, to be honest. Probably a little bit of research will find. And I haven't matched the colours here, so you get the little hitch post like so, if you can see, and then you get the little screw to pop it, to secure it. So the top silver. They do come in coordinating colours. I just, because I'm hiding this one, because I'm hiding this one, am I in frame? There you go. I'm going to pop the hitch post about there. I'm hiding the back of it. I don't care that it doesn't match. Most of them I hide the back of, to be fair, as in I put the back on and then I cover it with scrapbook paper or fabric or whatever means. So let's pop that in. Alright, again. Alright, let's pop you through like that first. Is it going to be big enough, guys, do you think? Oh, first time. Well, who knew? Who knew? Very, very. Should have my pliers, shouldn't I, to really squeeze that through. Okay, so we've got, you see, it gives you a little bit of a... My tummy's rumbling now. I am going to put a dab of glue over the top. Hoping that I'm sure that should be... I'm going to put a dab of glue. Oh, it's going to be a huge one. Oh, glue gate all over again. Oh, every time. And then just going to screw it on. That's the idea. There we go. There you go. Screw it on as tight as you can. There's my hitch post. Ah, I can look at that, guys. No, what have I done? No, don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet, Mum. I've forgotten. This is how you do it on your hoof, guys. I've forgotten to put this on first, haven't I? Oh, that was close. That was close. That's me not in my own little world normally. I'm going to fabric tack this onto there. Oh, well, that was close, wasn't it? I'm going to have to. Let's put a tiny bit of fabric tack on, and I'm going to have to go through it again, aren't I? Can you see just how messy that stitching was on the back there? It got really... It got a bit confused with the lace. It was quite thick. So let's go around the stitch line. And it was about, I'm not going to lie, guys, because there's lots to do today. It was about, I was doing this about 5 o'clock this morning before the household arose. So, as it's going to be hidden, not so concerned. Let's go. There you go. Don't know how this is reacting to the cold, to be honest, guys. Don't know how this is reacting to the cold. Am I still in frame? Just about. Now, to be honest, had I thought of this, had I figured out what I wanted, that's the thing. I hadn't figured out what I wanted on the front. I toyed with a few different ideas. I would have sewn it straight onto the fabric. That would have been a lot easier, don't you think? But I didn't. And so I'm kind of, you know, make it up as you go along. It's mine, so I don't feel so bad doing that. Right, let's go through that again. I'm wondering. Let's see. There you go, guys. Let's pop that right in like so. And here we go. So you've got 19 minutes. How much have we got? I'm going to have to get that and just push that down a little. So we do actually have enough thread showing for it to hold. Actually, that looked a bit better than the other. Isn't that? Right, let's try again. Put a tiny bit. What do you think? That tiny bit there. Let's smooth that over the way there. There you go. So we have I'm going to glue like so, like that, like that, like that a lot. That will be glued down across here, and then the signatures are going to be tied down as well. That can secure that there like so. Now I'm just going to before we pop the front and back what are they called again? End papers? Is that what they're called? Let's just kind of secure that like that. It will be, and then I will be choosing, in fact what I will be doing with over the next couple of days is choosing my papers, and it's going to be like before last couple of times where I've just put a selection of different papers in, and then month by month I will decorate them. Some I've got from last year that I didn't use, last winter's book. Should we not do that? Shall we really not do that? Yeah, okay. From last winter's book, and I might pop some of those in there because some of them are beautiful and I just didn't write on them. So I don't know, guys, how that's going to be. I think what I'm going to do with that one is use this, because I don't know if it's going to buckle though. Let's give it a whiz, eh? Let's give it a whiz. Give it the high tack. That seems to, I feel better with it having a real good kind of base all over. So, well, actually, I'm going to do it on here. I'm going to do it on here. Still in frame. It does dry clear, which is lovely. And I will probably, once I turn the camera off, I will just probably pop it under a bit of weight. I will do that. Right up into the corner over there. And I've been eyeing like a brooch. It's like a silver coloured leaf bouquet type thing. I've been eyeing that for journal jewellery for this, because it looks really like an icy leaf, and I think that could be quite nice. How are we doing? 23 minutes. I'm gonna have to go soon, guys. You know, I know I moan about it so much. You must be so tired of me. It sounds like, remember that movie, the Magnificent Men in their flying machines? Often does, doesn't it, when I come out into the garden? There's Magnificent Men in their flying machines. Is it flying machines? I'll get some, what's the word? Bulldog clips as well on these. I'll get some bulldog clips, I think. And I'm off camera. Right, let's do the other side. So you're getting the gist, guys? You're getting the gist? I'm liking how that looks. Alright. Oopsie daisies. Well, it certainly is a beautiful day here. It's crisp. Very cold, heavy frost. We haven't had many actually. November was very rainy, but not particularly wintry. And I love these cold, crisp days. We have had a few extra cats in the neighbourhood during the summer, but one of the families has moved away that had 3. and as a result I've had birds back in the garden. I put loads. I used to have to replenish my feeders a couple of times a week, and then they disappeared with the cats because, you know, self-preservation and all that, I suppose. And of course today being a very, very hard frost, my garden's been really busy with the birds. I'm so happy to see them again. I put loads of stuff out for them last week, freshened everything up, washed the feeders, and because the ground's hard, they you know, it's not easy for them. So, but we've loved to sit and watch them. Absolutely love it. Right, guys. So it's a bit rustic, isn't it? A bit sort of rough and ready, but I don't mind that. I don't mind it for me anyway. Probably for a project, I'd be a little less heavy-handed, as you know. So I'm going to switch the camera off now, guys. You kind of get the gist. Where's my bone folder thing now? Where's my bone folder thing? There you go. You kind of get the gist. I think that should be reasonably secure. We'll see. I'll have to go over the edges. Right, I'm turning off now, guys, but you get the gist. So we've done the bone folder, we've done the front page. The bone folder, we've done the front page, we've done the fabric in the spine. And I'm just going to turn the camera off and actually do a little bit more on here. And we'll choose some pages next time round. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.